Hi, Reverend Paula Zabkar here from Spiritual Soul Center. I have really been enjoying a calendar that Chrissy Lyons gave me at the beginning of the year. And even though it was a calendar from 2021 instead of 2022, I often pause at the calendar on a certain day if something really catches my eye, if one of the quotes on the calendar really catches my eye. And so this quote is from last week, but it was still on my calendar today, and I want to read this to you. It's a quote from Sakyong Mipham Rinpoche. He says this: discovering the selfless nature, in other words, according to what I've been studying recently and talking about at Soul Center, I would call the soul. Discovering the soul doesn't have to be and isn't usually a monumental eureka kind of moment. It's more like being continually perplexed. The way you feel when you're looking for your car keys that you think should be in your pocket. That experience of being somewhat dumbfounded is the beginning of wisdom. We look at our mind and see that it is fluid and fluid situation, and we look at the world and see that it is a fluid situation, and yet our expectation of permanence is confounding, isn't it? Our expectation of permanence is confounding. I thought this was so instructive to me and so enlightening and so relieving, actually, that to be dumbfounded is to be on the edge of wisdom. I like to use the word curiosity, to be curious instead of pretending that I know everything that I am certain about, especially spiritual things, but even worldly things, that I am so certain of my perspective and my understanding. But really, the edge and the beginning of wisdom, the beginning of true understanding, the beginning of really understanding the soul of me, rests at the edge of dumbfoundedness, of curiosity, of being uncertain, and to, in his words, to release this confounding idea that we have, that with everything we see that is fluid, that somehow there's an expectation that nothing changes in my life, that it should be, once I establish this edge of dumbfoundedness, everything should be perfection and ease. Really, in the world, as long as we're in this body, that doesn't happen, does it? That doesn't happen at all. And so when we release our expectations and live on the edge of curiosity, we can come better to know our own soul self. So until next time, from Spiritual Soul Center, amen.